Okay, here's something that might surprise you. Did you know Nigeria is actually the #1 soft drinks market in all of Africa?
Wow. Number one. That's quite a stat.
Right. It kind of sets the stage. So today we're doing something a little different. We're taking this focused snapshot. We've gathered the news from just one single day, Sunday, April 13th, 2025, all from the Punch newspapers. And our goal really is to just dig into that day's news, pull out the main themes, maybe some surprising little details you'd otherwise miss. Sort of a quick way to get properly informed on what was making headlines then. Ready to jump in?
Absolutely. I think looking at just one day like this it's really revealing. You get this immediate cross-section.
Feel like a pulse check.
Exactly. A pulse check on everything, security, the economy, politics, all happening at once.
Okay, so let's start with that pulse check. One theme you just couldn't miss scrolling through those headlines was security and justice. And it shows up in, well, quite a range of ways. You have this incredibly sad, localized story. Father, 2 sons killed in Plateau night attack. Just awful. Hits you right there, community level violence.
It's stark, isn't it? And then almost side by side with that personal tragedy, you see these reports of larger operations.
Right.
Headlines like security operatives kill 5 Katsina bandits. And then the really big one, military airstrike kills top ISWAP commander, 100 others in Katsina.
Whoa. So you've got this contrast, right? This hyper-local attack and then these major security force actions happening elsewhere.
Precisely. It paints a picture of, grappling with security challenges on very different scales. Small community incidents and these bigger counterinsurgency or anti-banditry efforts.
It's almost like seeing different realities coexisting in the news on the same day. And then if you sort of shift focus slightly to the justice system side of things, well, that's another whole layer. We see Kano State saying, no going back on blasphemy laws, Kano tells ECOWAS court. That immediately flags, the tension between local laws and regional or international courts.
It really does. It brings up big questions about legal sovereignty versus international human rights standards. How do those things mesh or not mesh? It's complex.
And definitely raises questions about, legal interpretations and individual rights. Then on a totally different track, legally speaking, there's the headline. You have a case to answer. Court tells suspended DCP Abba Kyari others.
Right. A reminder of those high-profile cases. Accountability, especially for people in authority, that's a key principle being tested there.
But then you get the story that's just gut-wrenching, the personal one. Police. Judge failed me after drunken cop who killed my wife fled Lagos pastor.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That kind of story just cuts through, doesn't it? It alleges, failures within the system itself, a real feeling of being let down.
It's incredibly powerful. That feeling of the institutions meant to protect you actually failing you. It really shines a harsh light on potential gaps